If you're in Australia like me, and probably in some other countries as well around the world, it's hard not to feel frustrated about how long it takes for our stores to get hold of dolls that have been out for really quite a long time in other countries. For example, these new Shadow High Series 3 dolls have been out in the US for I think about more than a month now, and yet they're still not in Australian stores. We've got the Shadow High Series 2, they've been reduced, these ones just not coming. What does that mean for Australian collectors? Well, it means we've got to order them from Amazon or from US stores, from other places where the price is, well, at least full price and often a little bit inflated if we want to get hold of these. This one here I did order from Amazon, and I did also get a couple of the others from some US stores. I absolutely love the designs of these dolls. They are, well, I do really love the colors, and some of these ones just have some such over the top features that I really wanted to get my hands on them. But at the same time, I have some mixed feelings about them. That really, what I see of Shadow High and what really made me get excited by this line was exactly what we saw in Series 1. You know, she's a doll who's had all her colour stripped out of her, and what is it? It is the stark beauty and creativity of that design that really makes her beautiful. To me, that's what Shadow is. It's the colourless idea, and we've seen lots of dolls from other lines like Poppy Parker and Jean Marshall, where these grey dolls have really shone and become some of those unique collectibles that people strive to get hold of. And so the Shadow High, the idea of making a whole line of dolls that is, you know, doesn't have colour, really excited me. And then I look at the new ones and it's kind of hard to see that in these dolls. I wonder what is the USP of this line now. I think they're beautiful, but I also struggle to see that. What makes her different from a Rainbow High doll? So I wanted to unbox these dolls, a couple of these dolls today, do a bit of a comparison between Series 1, 2 and 3, and just make a decision. Are they worth it? Are these really Shadow High dolls anymore? Representing Series 1, 2 and 3 of Shadow High, I have Shanelle Onyx, Reina Glitch and Rosie Redwood. And I do also have Lavender Lynn, who I'll be having a look at. First thing is the boxes. So I no longer have Shanelle in her original box, as I've had her out obviously on display, but I do have a Series 4 Rainbow High behind her just to show you what the box style was, because that box was a little bit different. So the Series 1 dolls did come in a larger box that had the second outfit separate down the side. So there's Shanelle's second outfit is over here. Well, she's wearing her second one. That's the first one in the box. Whereas the other two series, they have the same box style. It's a square box that is surrounded by the coloured cardboard, and because they don't come with a second outfit, they just have their accessories in a piece to the side. I don't know that I really prefer one box or the other. I guess the larger one has slightly more display value, but they're both quite nice when it comes to, you know, a play doll where we're not necessarily planning to keep them in the box. And on the back of each box, we do have a nice special artwork representing each of the dolls. Yeah, and that's a really nice feature. And I know that some people, when they take the dolls out of the box, they actually cut off the back and keep the back because they are quite pretty. Whichever series we have, taking the doll out of the box is going to pose the same issue. There are always so many things to cut and to remove, and I find that really frustrating with this sort of doll. I know you might be used to it and it not bother you. So even just to open the cardboard box, we have to cut through the tape, and then we're left with the doll attached to her cardboard backing, and we're going to need to snip lots and lots of little ties to do that. The likelihood of actually being able to keep one of these boxes for display after we cut everything out is pretty small, but you know, may or may not be important. Rosie is free, and actually the box came through pretty well. I didn't damage anything until I got to her accessory piece. And if we have a look there, that cardboard was literally glued to the back of the plastic. So there was no way of getting the accessories out without tearing it, or nothing that I could see. That's kind of frustrating when actually the rest of it came very well. And I did manage to really get her out with very little damage. As I was pulling her out, one thing that I always notice with these dolls is that no matter what, they have just an inordinate amount of product in their hair. And Rosie is no exception. In fact, she's one of the worst I've seen. Her even though she has straight hair, there's really no need for it whatsoever. It is practically glued into one piece. And I actually had to peel her hair off from the back of the plastic to get it out. So that is going to desperately need to have a wash in order to get rid of that product. I managed to free her and her accessories, and we can see all her accessories down here. So she comes with a stand. I love that about the Rainbow High and the Shadow High dolls, that they all come with a stand and they're pretty functional. I also like that they're color coded to the doll. That makes them a little bit more unique. Now, she doesn't come with a second outfit, and I'll do a bit of a comparison with the other two soon. She comes with some little plastic accessories instead. Their quality is okay, but for this to replace a whole second outfit, I mean, gotta be kidding. There's not really very much here. They're okay. I guess I like the drink. That's nice. Her other accessories are makeup related, and I guess it is a bit of a pet peeve of mine that so many fashion dolls come with makeup as the accessories, because, well, personally I hate makeup, can't stand it, just lots of reasons. And I just feel like it's, really encouraging that sort of thing with young girls, which I don't necessarily think is positive for body image. Nothing wrong with people using makeup, but just really encouraging it is annoying. Now, I will be fair on this doll. She is, I think, the only one in this line who comes with makeup as her accessory. If we have a look at what Lavender Lynn comes with, she's got a camera. That's much cooler. I'm very happy with that. However, it reminds me of the fact that the Series 2 dolls, such as Reina Glitch, every single one of them came with a makeup piece as their accessories, except for the boy. And I find that to be something that just doesn't sit well with me. So the little Shadow High phone, the microphone, super cool, and the makeup as the extra one, which would be fine if it was just one doll. Rosie Red, I think, is the only one in the Series 3 line, so maybe they took that on board from, feedback, who knows. But yeah, I just doesn't sit well with me that that's being encouraged, especially when it's not coming with the male doll in the series. All right, so her outfit though is fabulous. This coat is extremely well made. I'm very, very impressed touching it. This embroidery is beautiful. It's a fur coat and it's all over embroidered. That is super cool. It's also lined with this cherry fabric that, again, that's just such a great feature. The dress itself underneath is simple, it works, and it really goes with the outfit, but it's not, I guess it's nothing to write home about. The boots, it's wonderful to see that these dolls are starting to really move towards fabric shoes rather than molded plastic shoes. These are really great quality feeling. They are like a faux leather with little stud features, and they have plastic soles. I really think they are good. And Lavender Lynn also has fabric boots in there. We might take her out in a bit and have a look, but yeah, she's also got fabric boots that have little sequin features to them. Notably, Reina Glitch also had fabric shoes, so from Series 2 also had those. I mean, they're built into her stockings. I just love them. Her outfit, I honestly think, is one of the best outfits I've ever received on a doll. That's why I've got 2 glitches. I don't normally buy doubles of a doll, but she's pretty reasonably priced, and I just love everything about her. However, if we go back to series 1, Shanelle, she only has, both of her shoes are just plastic pieces, which is okay, you know, they suit the outfit, but really nothing special there. The hair quality for all the dolls feels roughly the same, and it is very nice. They have quite a soft feel, other than that annoying product that really is getting on my nerves. And I love how each of them has 2-tone colour in the hair to just give a little bit of depth to that style. So Rosie Redwood has like a bright red and a lighter pink mixed in between, while our Reina Glitch has black with a dark blue mixed through, and Shanelle Onyx has base colour of pure black, and she has the white streak there. So each of those really cool and fun, and it just really adds to that, the depth to the feel of the hair. The face, I love that the Rainbow High and Shadow High dolls have these inset glass eyes. When you've got a large face, it really does, make them pop. The makeup is nicely done. I have heard lots of complaints about uneven makeup. I wouldn't say whether this is, particularly even or anything like that, but nothing about it is getting on my nerves. But I do know that some people have said, they get globs around the eyes or on the mouth. So it is something that if you are able to choose your doll, another reason, annoyance for Australian collectors, that, certainly if you want the dolls anytime early, you're going to be ordering them, so you're really not going to get any choice. But that said, all the ones, I guess I'm not too fussy. If there was a really obvious flaw, that would be a problem. But generally, I've been pretty happy with my Rainbow and Shadow High makeup. I like the gloss. I like the fact that, they do have something painted inside the mouth. There's the extra glitter details, which I guess I could do without, but it adds a nice little sparkle. I do really feel like, these are quality. When I look at the hands, I love that little manicure. How cute is that? So red nails with gold tips for Rosie Redwood. The other dolls both have basic nail polish when I look at them. So Rosie's is pretty cool there. And now that makes me want to look at Lavender Lynn, and she also does have long nail hands with like a feature. It's a bit harder to tell on her, but hers are more like a French manicure. So the tips are white, but they are different. So that's really cute, I think. Looking at Rosie's outfit again, I do really love the details, and I start to accept the fact that these series 2 and 3 dolls only have one outfit when I look at the details in her clothing. And the same goes for Reina Glitch. So if I put those 2 together, and then Shanelle Onyx. Okay, so there we've got the 3 dolls from the 3 different series. So Rosie doesn't have her stand yet, so she's, sort of looks like she's shorter, but she's not. I think I am more impressed by the clothing from the series 2 and series 3. I do love this outfit of Shanelle's. She came with 2 outfits, as I said, and this is my favorite. It's also the one that's, got more details. It's got all the little stud designs, special, the faux leather, the zip features. It is very cool. But these 2 have just more. I really can't say enough times how much I love Glitch's outfit. The train here, the stockings, built-in stocking boots. I just love everything about it. Rosie Redwood is beautiful as well. It doesn't quite make me ooh and ah as much, but it is really nice. Lavender Lynn's, I haven't opened Lavender yet, but I think it's more her hair that does it for me. Her outfit I probably wouldn't say was anything, extraordinarily special. She does have the glasses, which is fun. I really love Rosie Red. She has a beautiful, expressive face. She has fantastic hair. Her outfit is really luxurious. It is finished incredibly well, and for the value, for what I paid, I mean, it is such great value. The boots, the coat, fantastic. She comes with a stand, which is really functional and is even, uniquely coloured to her. Her little accessories, although kind of boring, I like that she can hold them in her hands like this, and that makes them, better for play value for a child as well as good display value for an adult like me. It is a real pity that she doesn't come with a second outfit. I have to say, I think that for play, a second outfit as opposed to these tiny little plastic accessories adds a lot more. And actually, what I miss most about that is that there's no other way to buy extra outfits for these dolls. If MGA was going to stop giving them an extra outfit, well, why not release additional outfit packs that we could buy? They could come in boxes like this. They could be, that's a great way to make some extra money and to give play value and display value back to collectors. They are great outfits, but if you don't love the one your doll came in, well, what do you do? I mean, I probably wouldn't have bought Shanelle if she only came with this outfit, because you're going to then be looking for something that fits her colour scheme, that's good value from a different company or from maybe an Etsy maker. And it just gets harder. So MGA, give us some fashion packs for these dolls if you're only going to supply them with one outfit. That said, generally speaking, that single outfit has been awesome. I love glitches. It is one of the best things I have ever seen on a doll. And Rosie Redwood, I don't love it quite as much as glitches, but I really respect it, and I think it is fantastic. Those boots, so super cool. The other thing I love about all of these dolls is their jointing. Again, for a quite reasonably priced play doll, that is just great quality. So other than the outfit, my real gripe with these dolls is what you can see here. Have a look at the progression from series 1 to series 3. Now, I know this is only one doll from each line, but they're pretty well representative of their line. Shanelle, totally black and white. Such a cool idea. I love that. Glitch, well, she's kind of like, she's got a bit of colour back, but she's still holding on to that idea of being the shadow of the colourful dolls, the rainbow dolls. And then we got Rosie Redwood, okay? And we've got Lavender Lynn, if you want to add her in. And I mean, we can look at all of the dolls from series 3 if we want to. They are bright coloured. And I just ask, where did Shadow High go? I mean, those look like Rainbow High to me. Maybe just tiny, maybe there'd be a few tiny tweaks to the colour to make them even brighter if that was Rainbow High. But essentially, we have moved away from this, shadowy world of really unique, kind of goth but not goth colour scheme to this just, I guess, a second Rainbow High. And I really like them. Don't get me wrong, I actually really love both of these dolls, and I've got also purchased, and I could be showing as well, this one here, and I think most of them are pretty cool, but I miss the other Shadow High. And I mean, if we're only getting these bright colours, that means these cool muted designs are not coming out anymore at all, because they are not in Rainbow High, and Shadow High isn't like that anymore. So I guess my one real gripe is, well, these dolls are beautiful, but why aren't they in Rainbow High? They are just, to me, they fit in there. And I know they've got, slightly more goth and punk look, but that could be the the goth and punk girl from Rainbow High, and we could still get our Shadow High gals. So MGA, just make another line without the colour, strip the colour back. That was such an awesome idea, and I love them all, but I would really like to go back to what I think was what made Shadow High when it came out.